So here's how you play Ode to Joy on the guitar. I'm not going to use a music score for this particular lesson, even though I will provide a score on Canvas for you. And also I'll try to add a lesson in which you see the score with the notes being pointed to as you play through them. But in this lesson, I just want to show you the mechanics of the song, what it looks like and what it sounds like. And it's okay to learn songs by rote as well, not just from reading the music score. So I'll go section by section and try to help you learn it. And feel free to look at both lessons. Actually, you should, both this one and the one with the score in the video, okay? You will need the first 3 strings for this song. Make sure at least those 3 are in tune. Here's the first one. Try to tune yours to mine. And here's the second string. And again. And here's the third string. Tune yours to mine if you can. Okay, so you can rewind and do it again if you need to. So here's the first section. And again, you can play this with your fingers, which we call finger style, or with the pick. If you play with the fingers, remember you have this walking motion where the fingers take turns. Basically these 2 fingers most of the time when you play a melodic line. If you play with the pick, for this song just do down, down. Okay? So here's the first section that I want you to try. The song has 4 lines. It's a long song. It has 16 measures, I believe, and each line has 4 measures in it. So I'm not going to teach you 1 measure at a time because that'll take forever. This video will be like 25 minutes long. Instead, I'm going to teach you 1 line at a time. Line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4. And feel free to stop the video and rewind line by line as you learn 1 line at a time, okay? You'll also notice when you look at the music score that the first line, actually no, the second line and the I don't want to make a mistake, the second line and the 4th lines are going to be the same. So that's good to remember. Your hardest line is your 3rd line. We'll get to that in a minute, but your 2nd and 4th lines are the same. So just keep that in mind. Here's line 1. I'll play it slowly a couple of times, then I might explain a couple of things for you. Starts on an open note like this. 2 of those. Watch. Okay, so again, now to show you what's happening here, first 2 notes are open, no fingers here. See both of my hands maybe. Then first finger, which is the F, 3rd finger, which is the G. Repeat that note. Back to the first finger, open. 2nd string, 3rd finger, which is a D. Then first finger, 2nd string, 1st fret, which is a C. 2 of those. D, which is 3rd finger, 2nd string. 1st string open. Again. And 2 of these, 2 Ds. Okay, that's the first line. Now again, stop it, rewind the video, Practice one line at a time. Here's what's happening there. Starts with, I'll try to move my hand here so you can see. Also play with the pick if you want. So, 2 open strings. This note, first string, same note, back to here, open, second string, 3rd fret, 3rd finger, here, 2 of those, back to here, second string still, first string open, again, and 2 of these. 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string. Okay? So that's line 1. Line 2. It's almost the same. Almost the same. Watch. Let me just play it a couple of times. Okay, so it's almost the same except for that last measure. So we have 2 open E's, then up to this F, G, G again, F, E open string. Now here's a D, 2nd string, 3rd fret, 3rd finger. Can you see that? C, 2 of those right here, 2nd string. D, open E, 1st string open. Here's how it ends with a D, a longer D. This is the 3rd finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret. And then 2 of these, 2nd string, 1st fret. Okay, so that's the 2nd line. The 3rd line is different than all 4 lines. And it's more difficult too because it's got some 8th notes in there. So watch. It starts on this note, 2nd string, 3rd fret, 3rd finger. This note is a D. Play 2 of those. 1st string, open. C. Back to this note, D. Now here's a couple of 8th notes. E, F, look, open, and then 1st. Back to E, and C. Next, D, E, F, 8th notes. Open, 3rd finger. Here's how it ends. C, D. Check this out. 3rd string open. That's a low G. Look. Just play that once, okay? So that 3rd line, it's confusing. You'll have to watch this section of the video a few times in a row. Feel free to go back and forth and learn a little bit at a time. Here it goes. Again, starts on this note. 1st string open. Right here. Look at that video. E, F, back to E, C, back to this guy, E, F, back to E, D, C, this finger, and here's that 3rd string open. Okay, so that whole 3rd line, slowly. And the 4th line, I already told you, is the same as the 2nd line. Okay, so have patience with this song. It's a longer song. This is for guitar level 102, so I'm assuming you have at least a little bit of experience and more patience than somebody who just started out last week, right? So have patience with this. And here's the whole thing, slow and steady. Line 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Line 2. Line 3. Line 4, like line 2, right? Okay, now more advanced players would play this just before I close the video. More advanced players will play this like a piano song. So that's just a little bit harder. So later in the year, maybe I can show you how to do that. That's maybe an early intermediate way to play that. When you have my guitar's out of tune. When you have many notes happening, almost like a piano, you know. Something like that. I don't know. I'm just making this up right now. Okay, so maybe there's the bell. Maybe I can show you a little bit later in the year how to do that. Well, I have to go. Feel free to rewind this and watch the video section by section. Practice often. It's okay to practice for a shorter period of time, like 10 minutes, and do it every day or every other day, instead of waiting till Saturday to practice for 40 minutes. I mean, practicing for 40 minutes is great, but it's much better to practice more often, even if for shorter periods of time. Thanks for watching. See you in the next lesson.